Hello and welcome to Capital Online TV. My name is Anita Nderu and these are the stories making headlines. Teachers have been asked to resume work on Monday after the union officials called off the strike. This follows day-long talks at the Industrial Court, which were attended by NUT, CUPET and representatives from the Teachers Service Commission. In the order issued on Wednesday evening, the teachers' union were required to ensure their members resume class on Monday without fail. The court has also ordered the government to ensure teachers who participated in the strike are not punished in any way, after TSC threatened to withhold their salaries. It still remains unclear if the teachers will get their demands met after Education Cabinet Secretary Professor Jacob Kaimeni ruled out any increment before the Salaries and Remuneration Commission evaluation. Kaimeni insists that the teachers' demands are unreasonable because they are not based on their productivity.
The National Executive Council and the National Advisory Council is hereby directed to come to Nairobi on Friday for a meeting at 10 a.m. at a venue that will be communicated to them, so that they can own and ratify the process.
Correct.
We also want to thank our members for their commitment and support, and that they can debrief themselves tomorrow, the other day, Saturday, Sunday,
and so forth, and so forth.
Wait there.
No,
Wait there.
That will be left to the NEC.
we want to follow the law.
Yes,
NEC.
We have agreed. Once the NEC and Advisory Council meets on Friday,
They'll make.
they will take a vote and authorize me to make a formal announcement.
Full stop.
But we have been directed by the court. So all the teachers will resume duties at Monday, 8 o'clock, and all the children will be back to school. But then that is subject to, it is not subject to, we will table all these proposals before the NEC.
All civil servants and disciplined forces will now enjoy air rescue and ambulance services in a new NHIF cover launched today. The medical cover launched by President Uhuru Kenyatta targets 220,000 public servants and the disciplined forces. President Uhuru Kenyatta says the government will use 360 million shillings in a move set to improve healthcare across the target markets. The medical cover will be rolled out countrywide by NHIF in partnership with AMREF and the Kenya Red Cross. The president says this is part of his government's wider plan to offer universal health care for all its citizens.
My government has shown its commitment to progressively ensuring access to quality and affordable health care, with an initial focus on the poor and vulnerable members of the Kenyan population to enhance social protection. My government has already allocated funds to subsidize the cost of health care for elderly people and persons with severe disabilities currently enrolled in the cash transfer program. These funds will be utilized to provide an annual health insurance cover for the target population within the framework of the already established NHIF Standard Contribution Risk Pool at a total health insurance premium of about Kenya shillings 360 million to cover 189,000 beneficiaries.
And on the business news, fuel prices countrywide have recorded another significant drop. In the latest review by the Energy Regulatory Commission, a litre of super petrol in Nairobi will retail at 92.88 shillings after shedding 9.13 shillings. Diesel in the capital city has dropped by 7.5 shillings and will retail at 83.35 shillings. Kerosene, on the other hand, decreased by 5.78 shillings to sell at 65.59 shillings. The new prices will take effect on Wednesday night and will be reviewed again in mid-February 2015. And finally, on the sports news, Edna Kiplagat will face the fastest half-marathon runner in history as she defends her title in the London Marathon in April. Kiplagat will face half-marathon world record holder Florence Kiplagat, whom she beat at last year's event by just 3 seconds in the closest women's race for 17 years. Also in the race is 2013 champion Priska Jepto and New York champion Mary Kaitani, who topped the London Marathon podium in 2011 and 2012. And that's all we had for you today. For the latest on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. My name is Anita Ndero.